Logan and now Largy. Best 3-ball. Isaiah Best. 41 for Lee. Left it for Logan. Straightaway 3-ball. Rattles it home.
The strength of Ryan Logan is his ability.
KJ spinning and scoring.
Major league move that time by KJ Lee as he get down to the paint. Used his body and strength.
Who had it deflected, got it back, lays it in. Skyhawks by 3. Logan left wide open. He knew it as soon as he let it go. Ryan Logan with 2 threes. Thus far tonight, his team back to within 1. About halfway through the first half. Logan wants to work. Falling away, got that one.
That's the one he wanted. Missed a couple early. He doesn't usually miss.
Pierce. They've got Southern New Hampshire tonight. That's going to be a great game up there. Skyhawks need to string together a few wins of their own, though, too. Now Morton for Lee. KJ kicks it
every time a call's made. Not me.
Well, they get the uniform look. They just look over at their bench. I don't think. Gears. Up top, Fortin. Wanted to drive through. Gave it back. Gears out of the corner. Too strong. Rebound to Logan. Tie game as we come to 5 minutes.
Hayes. Get the easy bucket.
All even again. Will Morton straight up. Fortin 0 for 6 from the floor. So here's Lee. Puts the ball outside.
Example of that in that particular play. Kept his feet moving, kept his position, drew the foul.
Now Lee. See if Ryan Logan pick up where he left off. 18 points in the first half. 20. Now Morton. Got 2.
Nice play by the freshman.
Lee. Kicks it back outside for Bowen. Now Logan has to force up a jumper. Won't get it. Fought for inside. And it comes to Bowen. He lays it in. Back up top. Driving through for 2. Wow, KJ Lee is just so strong.
Yeah, he uses up.
Morton. Logan has Gears on him. Kicks it back outside. Straightaway 3-ball thrown in by Brandon Twitty. First points of the night. Back. Driving through. High arcing jumper. Got it.
Good job with his body control that time. Going left, stopped on a dime and had a...
Isaiah Best strong to the basket for 2. Best now with 9. Back to a 1-point game. Taylor. There's 2. Michael Bowen. Beautiful pass from Ryan Logan. It's a 1-point. Here he comes. Spins to the baseline. And he got the good bounce. 22 for Ryan Logan. Their games now reverse, no good. The tap up, no good by Taggart, and the ball deflected to Largy. Stonehill by 1 with the ball as we head down to 8.5 minutes to go in regulation. Now Largy trying to set up Logan on the block, one-on-one with McKay. He's had a lot of success against McKay, falling away. He's got 2 more. 24 for Logan. Logan took a good look over at the... And the Skyhawks only have 2 timeouts remaining. Logan for Bess. Back for Logan. Ryan trying to back in on Taggart. Ducks under and makes it a 2-point game. 31 now for Tim Gears. Twitty. Backdoor cut for Logan for 2. Taking away, launches, doesn't get it. Long rebound. Grabbed by Twitty. 90 seconds left. Bess for 2. Timeout Stonehill.
Yeah, if you're a good outside shooter and you're confident, players start to cover you out there, then you can drive.
Peska 2 back. Lee driving through, got it. And that clock should have stopped. They're going to throw an extra second. Here's 26. As Best hits a 3-ball at the buzzer, all for naught. Wow.
With that, we had 4 turnovers in the first 3 minutes of the second half. And we had the lead at that point, 42-40, to come out and start the second half, and you give away 4 possessions in the opening minutes to a very good offense team and a very good team, and they take advantage. So, yeah, we need to value the ball better. We need to take care of the ball better. 11 assists to 15 turnovers. They took care of it. They had 9, and I mean a 1-point game. You make the 3 at the end to cut it to 1. So a 4-pointer, a 1-point game, whatever the case may be, make or miss of Isaiah Best's the last 3. You can't give possessions away in a game that every possession is critical and every possession matters. We gave up an offensive rebound at the end of the first half. Ball was in our hands in front of our bench, and one of our guys went up, hit it, bobbled it, it got missed, gets batted out to the corner, and Austin Eidiger knocks down a 3 in the corner. So you go up 2, which should have been, up 5, instead of just the mishaps of little things. But I think the big thing that we noticed, turnovers, yes, was one that we talked about, but we did not do a good job defensively, keep people in front. And it came down to our inability to guard in a one-on-one situation and keep people in front and keep people out of the paint. That allowed them to take control of the game and allowed them to win it. You're up 5 at home with 6 minutes left in the game, and mature teams and teams that are there and are ready know how to close those out, and you do it on the defensive end. And we're still trying to get there. We're just not there at the moment. Road tonight, so we are now tied with those guys with 2 to play. Bentley gets St. A's at home this week, and we go on the road to Southern New Hampshire, who's the number 1 team on our side of the division. A team that we beat earlier this year at home. I think we beat Southern New Hampshire by 13 at home back in late November, early December. But a team that's playing really well, and a team that attacks you in transition and off the dribble in the half court. So it's going to be our ability to keep people in front. They know it. They're going to watch the film. They know who we are. They're going to attack us regardless of personnel, but it's going to be, can we keep people in front? Can we force perimeter challenge shots? And we weren't able to keep these guys in front tonight, and that was ultimately the reason that we came away with the loss. But we got to defend this time of the year. You look at our numbers offensively, shooting 55%, 43% from 3. We're the top offense team in the league. Our numbers show it. I think we are 2 in field goal, 1 in 3-point shooting, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. You're the top the top shooting field goal percentage team in the league. It's the other end that's given us some problems this year, and it's something that we've addressed and we will continue to keep trying to improve on and get better at, but that's what it comes down to. Can you get stops? If you don't get stops, you don't win. If you do defend, if you do play tough and rebound, you normally win.
But do you look at 45, they shot 46%, 28% from 3,
Yeah,
it's kind of a weird stat to look at that.
And to hold we were 1-2 in the league percentage-wise from 3. Stonehill St. A's, and we shot 43. They shot 27%. Taylor Fortin goes 0 for 10. He's shooting 42% from 3. He probably should have made some of the ones that he missed. So if he knocks in a couple, that number changes. But I thought we did a good job getting to people for the most part, but they did miss some open looks. But their open looks came from getting by us. We were forced to collapse, and they kick it to open shooters, which is why they're very good offensively. So, but it's the other number, that field goal percentage. They in the paint they scored 34 points in the paint, 22 off our turnovers, which are probably a lot of layups. Just some stuff where we coughed it up, and they're going in transition, and so it just came down to a team like that spreads you, can shoot it at multiple positions, and can put it on the floor at multiple positions. Their ability to get by us off the dribble, force us to collapse, force us to help, and then they kick that way. But we didn't keep people in front enough.
Yeah, the shooting percentages, you live with those, but obviously they had to have been key moments.
Yeah.
The defense, like you said, the breakdown.
Yes, does stuff happen as the game goes? Absolutely. But you're up at the half, at home, you're up 5 with 6 minutes to go. You gotta dig down. You gotta get stops. You gotta communicate more. You gotta do a better job keeping people in front of that time to put a team away and ultimately win. And we didn't do it.
2 games left. And you have the head-to-head over Bentley, so even if you finish tied with them, I mean, you've got everything. With 2 games,
Yep.
You win, you're in. I mean,
Yeah,
is
I
that
mean,
kind of the focus
ultimately,
with the team?
yeah, like we control our destiny, which is where you'd want it to be, rather than hoping, as they are, that we give up another one and give them some more breathing room or some more life. But we gotta win to get in, winning in, but if we don't defend, we don't win. That's plain and simple. So I hope we're gonna put up these numbers again offensively. We've been doing it all year for the most part. But it's the other end of on the defensive side of the floor that we gotta dig down and get stops this time of the year, anytime, but especially right now, crunch time, end of the season, teams fighting to win the league, to survive, to move on, to keep playing, and that's what we're doing, and we gotta do it defensively.